My stepdaughter wants her real dad to give her away. That's fine, but let your real dad pay for it. My stepdaughter is getting married in August. Wedding planning has consumed most of her and her mother's life for the past 6 months. Her mother and I have been together for over 10 years, but we're not officially married. My stepdaughter graduated last December from university. I paid for her to go till she went to college, but it was a state school, and it still cost $40,000. She doesn't have a job and has been living with us for the duration of her college career and since her graduation. I also bought her a car to get back and forth from school when she finished high school. Her deadbeat father would pop into her life from time to time, and she would fall all over him, although he has not contributed. He didn't contribute to her education or pay child support, although that was my girlfriend's doing. He still loves her and wants to be in her life. He stays long enough to break her heart by skipping town and breaking a promise he made to her. The wedding venue holds a maximum of 250 people. I provided them with a list of 20 people that I wanted invited. I was paying for everything, so they said it was no problem and that they'd take care of it. I told these people they'd be receiving an invite and should save the date. On Saturday, I saw one of my friends on the list at the golf course and asked if he was coming. He said he wasn't invited. He said he received an announcement, but not an invitation. He showed me the invitation, which was in his backseat. It was just an announcement, and my name wasn't on it. It only had her dad's and her mum's names, not mine. This led to a big fight with my girlfriend. I found out that none of the people on my list of 20 made the final guest list. Apparently, 250 people is tight, and they didn't have space for anyone else. I was upset, but there wasn't much I could do. The important people in my life had already been offended. My girlfriend said that if some people didn't RSVP, I might be able to get a couple of people in, but that would be the ultimate slap in the face. So I was boiling on Saturday and yesterday. We had a Sunday dinner with the future in-law's family and a surprise guest, the real dad. During this at the dinner, my stepdaughter said her real dad was going to be able to make it to the wedding and give her away. Everyone applauded. I was so angry and disrespected. I don't think I've ever felt like that before. I was shaking. I took a few seconds to gather my composure because I honestly wasn't sure if I would cry or start throwing punches or both. Once I got up from my chair and said, "I'd like to make a toast." I don't remember exactly what I said, but the gist of it was this: I'd like to make a toast. The sound of spoons against glasses rings in my ears. It has been my great pleasure to be a part of this family for the past 10 years. Aha, how sweet. At this point in my life, I feel I owe a debt of gratitude to the bride and groom. Because they've shown me something really important. People are smiling and looking confident. They've shown me that my role in this family isn't what I thought it was. It's now. People in the room are confused and shocked. I used to think of myself as the family patriarch or godfather. I was respected and people came to me for help. It seems I've been replaced as host on the invitations and in the ceremony. I'm resigning my financial duties as host to my successor, the real dad. I've just been told that the wedding costs are going to be around 40 to 50 grand. I'm not actually invited to the wedding, and I'm not a part of the wedding party. I'm really not happy about this. I'm looking at losing around $1,500 for the venue, but the other vendors have been great about refunding. Update 1: The immediate aftermath was a bit of a tantrum with people sitting there mumbling, not actually saying anything to me but to each other. After much yelling with a girlfriend about me being selfish, I spent the night in my home office and didn't have any visitors. Today's aftermath is a bit of a downer. My girlfriend brought me the bride's wedding planner to show me how much work I was ruining. I thumbed through it and found a page in the music section for father and daughter dances. All of the songs were catered to the real dad's taste, so I thought they were just being disrespectful. But now I'm feeling like they never really gave a crap at all, especially since the menu included 2 ingredients I'm allergic to. That actually made me laugh. Either way, I'm glad to be done. I returned the planner and asked her when she and the bride could move out. Also, I never promised to pay for the wedding. I offered them the use of my home when they were sure it was going to be small. But other than that, all I've heard is how it's their bride's family that should pay. So let it be the bride's family then. In a twist of events, my girlfriend and the bride have now moved out. They are moving in with the groom. It was very tempting to get petty with some of the belongings they took with them, but it's done and I've switched out the locks. Now it's time for a brew. I can't believe how popular this story got, but I feel good to be given support by so many. If I find out what happens with the wedding, I will let you know. I can't guarantee that I'll put in the effort to find out what's going on. From what I've heard, they're trying to scale things back and get his parents to help out. My girlfriend tried to write herself a check on our joint account the day after the unpleasantness. I'd already moved the money, so I guess I'm a bigger idiot than her.